This is Dave from Amplify, and I'm talking to Tameka, who
Hello.
is a young Australian country star who's just starting off. And, for us old timers that are on the way out, there's a bit of a contrast, a bit of a beauty and the beast today. So, how are you, Tameka?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. I didn't tell you who the beauty was, by the way, did I?
We'll keep guessing.
All right. So let me just sorting out these questions.
Yeah.
So, uh, have you always wanted to be an artist? Where did this sort of begin? Was it dad, mum, they were music? Was it you where did it come from?
Yeah, for sure. So, pretty much as early as I could remember back when I was at least 3 years old, I knew that I wanted to be a singer when I grew up. So,
Really? But
yeah.
where from? Where did that come from?
Well, it's funny because my family is not musical at all. I'm the first musician to come out of our family. So I just had some crazy obsession with music ever since I was little. Like every single TV show I'd watch had to be music related, whether it be The Wiggles, Hannah Montana. And most days my parents would find me sitting on the couch watching MTV, which is quite unusual for little kids, I think.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, I suppose MTV's the videos would probably draw you in, so that's
Yeah.
probably right. And songwriting, when did you know you could write a song?
Well, I mean, I remember writing my first song in kindergarten and I sang it for my class and I asked if I could go around to every single class in my school and sing it for, for every class. So, I mean, they weren't that good back then, but hopefully I've gotten better since kindergarten.
Well, you would hope so, I suppose. That's what you call experience.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so um, how can I? Well, you're obviously a young person now. What's the journey? What's the journey been like? You're bringing out your debut single soon, now. So what's this journey been like? You know,
Yeah, it's been quite the ride. So I started learning guitar. I taught myself guitar when I was 14, and I quickly started doing gigs at about age 16. And from there, I started to get some guitar lessons from a fellow named Mickey Pye, who is the 2015 Toyota Star Maker winner. And from there, he started just kind of giving me more opportunities. And in 2019, I was given a scholarship to attend the CMAA Academy of Country Music by Travis Collins. And that's where my journey in the country music scene really started. And it's funny, I kind of found myself over the last couple of years falling into a session guitarist role. Um, but I've always had my eyes on the prize of being an artist myself. So I'm super excited to be starting the next chapter of my journey, putting out my own music, which has been my long-term dream.
have you travelled yet, or you haven't travelled yet? Have you gone over to Nashville, for example, or have you
I
travelled
haven't
about?
I haven't been to Nashville yet. But I got to go to Fiji and play at the Tunes in the Tropics a
Cool.
couple of years ago, which was my first time overseas, and it was really fun. Yeah.
What was the ultimate superstars of country? What was that all about?
Yeah, so at the moment I'm playing in a tribute show called The Ultimate Superstars of Country. So it's a Luke Combs, Chris Stapleton, and Morgan Wallen tribute show. And yeah, I'm the lead guitarist in that band and I also get to open some of the shows, which has been really handy for my artist career as well. So
Where
just
are they?
yeah, all around Australia. So, we've done Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, yet to make it to the other states so far, but
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
playing most weekends.
And Tamworth?
Yeah,
Have you done Tamworth, or when are you doing
yeah.
Tamworth?
I've done Tamworth for the last maybe 6 years. And I was really fortunate. At first year of Tamworth, I entered into a competition at the town hall called the Coca-Cola Battle of the New Stars. And I actually ended up taking out the title of the winner of that competition, which was
Wacko.
it was pretty insane for my first year at Tamworth. But yeah, I love the Tamworth Country Music Festival and I can't wait to go back in January.
Cool. How would you describe your sound?
Very pop country. So I actually grew up with a bit of a pop background. So, I was that classic teenager obsessed with Justin Bieber, One Direction, all that stuff that is very post the country. But as I was getting into my late years of my teens. I started to discover country music, and I absolutely just fell in love with it. So a lot of my biggest inspirations these days are like Dan and Shay, Kelsey Ballerini, even Rascal Flatts. I love Rascal Flatts. So yeah, very very pop country.
Would you say if someone said, we're going to take one thing away from you, you can either be a singer or you can be a guitarist. What would you stick with?
I reckon I'd definitely be a singer. I love the guitar so much and I love playing it, but I think my joy definitely comes from singing. And it's funny, back in 2018 in my HSC year, I actually I did 160 gigs that year and I ended up getting a paralyzed vocal cord, which the specialist said I'd never probably sing ever again or talk ever again, which, was very heartbreaking. But instead of, just giving up on the whole music thing, I kind of took it under my wing and I started just doing jury gigs. And I think that's where my guitar skills very, like, started to flourish because I was just playing guitar
How,
every weekend. And then my voice ended up coming back. So, now I've got the best of both worlds.
how do you do 160 gigs in 365 days? It's like two a day,
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
every second day.
Yeah, it was a very full on year, especially because I was doing my HSC.
Where were you doing them? Where were you doing the gigs?
Mostly around the Central West. So that was before I was kind of doing the touring scene. It was mainly just like pub gigs and little festivals and
Wow,
like
that's a
that.
lot. That's a
Just
lot
getting
of
my hours in.
that's a lot of activity. Could you pick up a guitar now and do 15 seconds?
Oh yeah.
Go on,
Yeah.
pick up a guitar and just do 15. Oh, you got one.
I got one.
And do your favorite riff that we'll know,
Oh, my favorite riff that you'll know. God. Put me on the spot.
just to
Okay.
show people that you've got a guitar, you've got an ability to play the guitar.
All right.
Prince can do it.
I'll do a bit of Mickey Ply's instrumental Unleashed.
Go. Can't hear it. No, I
I
can't
hear it.
hear it because there's
Oh,
something in
the
there.
audio suppressor. One
Yeah,
sec.
yeah.
Original sound for musicians. Here we go. I'll see if I can put this down as well. Oh, I got this little,
You're all right, mate. Take your time. You're cool.
the following little thing.
I
Oh,
love to put people on the. You see, people are trying to. The interview is a way of people trying to to know you on a different level. And
yeah, for
so if I
sure.
put you under pressure, they see what you do.
For sure. I'll give it another go. Can you hear this now?
Yes,
All right.
that's good. That's good, man. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Thank
I remember Prince is doing Rock and Roll Hall of Fame night with I don't know if you know Jeff Lynne from ELO and other legends. So the four of them are playing, and he's off to the side. They didn't even know he was going to play with them, and he walks on stage in his finery, and he plays this 2 minute riff. It's just unbelievable,
you.
fantastic. And at the end of it, picks up his guitar, lifts it above his head, throws it into the crowd, and walks off. And you just think to yourself, that's performance. If you want to have a career, that's get to that place. So that's good. It's good that you can play and do different things because you can offer different things to people, which is great.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
it's a little bit different being in the industry, being a female session guitarist. I don't think it's that common these days in Australia. So
but you've got to in any form of life, you just got to find who you are and do you, and not really conform to what the external asks or expects. Because eventually, if you succeed in the doing, it doesn't mean you've had a happy life. It just
yeah,
means that you've conformed to whatever other people have asked you to do. Okay, your debut single, Like This Before, is coming out or it's come out?
it's coming out this Friday, the
This
21st.
Friday, the 21st. Wake up. But you can hear it on the radio today, can't you?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
pretty
pretty
cool.
insane.
Okay, so what's it all about? Tell us what it's about.
Yeah, so the song is kind of it's your classic kind of pop country love song. It's all about the butterflies of the first connection, a bit of a love at first sight story. Yeah, it's just the feeling you get when you fall in love for the first time.
Wacko. And is there an EP or an album that you're on the drawing board, or is this
Yeah,
like
I think down the track for sure I'd love to release an album. So yeah, we'll just start getting these singles out and see what it turns into, I think.
pumping them out? And you've got a few tours and events coming up, haven't you? What's coming up from that perspective?
Yeah, so
Where can we catch it?
yeah, I think this Friday I'm in Hamilton Island with the Ultimate Superstars of the Country, so it's my first time there. I'm very excited to check out that place. But yeah, I'll be at Gympie. I'm doing the Sydney Harbour cruise with Travis Collins, which is going to be super fun. And
Yeah.
I've also got my own debut single launch party this Wednesday in Bathurst, which I'm super excited about. I've got a couple of support acts and a special guest, Finlay Webb, who's on The Voice tonight,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's going to be pretty special because I'm going back to the stage that I played my first ever performance for that launch.
Wow. Wow. That's
And I'm
fantastic.
super
Are you a
excited.
Bathurst girl?
I am, yes.
So the Hardy Ferodo, you'd be pretty understand. You'd know what
Is
that's
that a
all about.
car?
Well, don't they have the Bathurst? Don't they have the race up there every year?
They do. I've never been.
Really?
Yeah, I
It's the
know.
biggest. It's the biggest. Been the biggest thing about Bathurst for the past, 50 years or something or other, and you
I
haven't been for
know.
100 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
mean,
Okay, if you could perform with any music artist, alive or dead, who would you choose? Why?
alive or dead? Why? Gosh, that's a
You,
hard
you're going
question.
to be on stage. It could be Freddie, Live Aid.
Um,
Could be whoever you want.
I mean, growing up, my biggest idol was Justin Bieber. So when I was younger, I
Please.
kind of used to copy his little vocal runs and stuff like that. So I think it would be pretty cool to sing a song with him one day.
Boom, 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 boom. The kid Leroy did well out of it.
Yes, I love the Kid Leroy too. Funny.
He's
Oh yeah,
cool.
he's
He's cool.
awesome.
Okay. What are the long-term aspirations? Because you're just starting out. What is it? Is it to do a US tour or something? Is it to
Yeah.
live overseas and get famous in other places, or is it?
Yeah, for sure. I think I'd definitely love to move to Nashville at some point and just check it out over there and see what it's all about in America. That's definitely one of my goals. And yeah, just to tour the world one day would be amazing and just share my music and just see places in the world. Yeah.
Well, you've got both, haven't you? Because you can basically play it as a guitarist for people, or you can,
Yeah.
so you've got a couple of strings on your bow, which is great.
Yeah, yeah, it comes in handy, I think.
What's the best thing about performing to a live audience? And you've performed to a few, it seems.
Yeah. I always love the audience reaction. Like I love looking back at the crowd and just seeing smiles. I think music can bring so much joy and it can also bring comfort. So, yeah, I think just spreading happiness. I just love the feeling of performing and just seeing people happy.
That's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And the career highlight, have you had a career highlight so far? What would the career highlight? Because you've only just starting basically. But what would you
Yeah,
say? What's been the thing that you've sort of said, that
I
was
think
pretty cool?
yeah, I'd say the highlight so far was one day I woke up and had a bunch of missed calls from a heap of people in the industry, and I found out that Troy Casadei was on Kicks Country, and he had a question asked to him. He was asked if you could collaborate with any country music artist, who would it be? And he dropped my name, which was
Re-
amazing. And then I fast forward probably 9 months, he asked me to go on tour with him. So, to tour with Troy Casadei
That
and
is
open his
cool, man.
shows, I think I'm still so grateful to this day. Like I think a lot of people work their whole lives for that opportunity, and for me
Absolutely.
to be given that is just like
That,
amazing.
that's
It's
massive. And where did he catch you? Did he catch you? Where did he say he caught you to say
um,
you influenced him?
Yeah, so I think back in 2019 when I did the CMAA Academy of Country Music, Jem Casadei, his daughter, and I got put in the same group. and
Cool.
he saw me perform at the graduation concert,
Cool.
and I think he just saw me at a couple other things, and I put a video up of me playing a guitar solo on Instagram, and he saw it, and he messaged me and asked, "How did you get that tone? Like that was fantastic. I need to copy that tone." So,
Cool.
yeah,
That's so cool, man. That's so cool.
amazing.
One of the things you just won't be aware of is you'll have about five lives, throughout your life. You'll think you're somewhere, and then you'll look back 10 years later and you think, how could I think that?
Yeah,
And you'll
for
look back ten
sure.
years later and you think, how can I live that?
Yeah,
So, just to give you a piece of advice, just live the moment. Just collaborate with wherever you are, and
yeah,
everything else is secondary, because
100%.
then no matter where you go, you can have the fullness of whatever is taking place at that time.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Craziest thing I've ever done. Um,
You got an alarm there. Is a
I do.
nuclear bomb going off?
I've got another radio interview. Um, that was my alarm to tell me to remind
Stop.
me.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I've got more time. The craziest thing I've ever done. I mean, performance wise, was probably playing the Trek in Tamworth with Troy. Um, I remember a couple of years ago, I was watching his show at the Trek, and he always brings like special guests up, and I was side stage just watching, and I was like, man, like a life goal would to be on that stage performing with Troy Daily, like that is peak. And then the next year, I got to
It
do it.
happened. Where,
It
where,
yeah.
where'd you get your confidence from, man? You feel like, you know, just run through a wall.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's funny. I'm quite a shy person naturally, but as soon as I get a guitar behind me, I'm just a different person.
You're home. You feel at
Yeah.
home. What's one topic you can talk about for hours?
Oh, Justin Bieber.
Boobs,
The Biebs.
boobs. You know, you know,
Just music
when
in
you're an old
general.
dog like me, we were there at the start when he was putting out these, shitty videos, or,
Yeah, 100%.
cute videos, and then Usher and Timberlake bid for him basically,
Yeah,
and
a little
Usher
fight.
won, and I suppose he's made about $40 billion as a result. So
Probably.
it's a
It's a
pretty
win-win.
pretty cool thing. But it's an interesting. I always think about. Consciously, I don't really care about numbers because numbers they're like a human construct. And
Yeah.
he's got so many numbers. It's
Uh-huh.
ridiculous.
Amazing.
But he's just a normal person.
Yeah,
And
he's actually, yeah.
he's gone through his different stages of having his head up his bum and all this sort of stuff, because
100%.
you got to fall into the ego, like especially when
Yeah.
you're like
It's
him.
gonna happen.
So, but I think he'll end up a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
What's the thing you like most about yourself?
Um, that's a hard question, isn't it? I've never really thought about
No,
that.
it's not a hard question at all.
The thing I
It's a
like
hard
most about
question if you think
myself.
it's hard.
I think I'm really proud that I have kind of made my way into the industry as a guitarist, and I feel a bit of respect, which is really awesome. To be accepted by my peers and be on the same level as them is a pretty cool thing. Um, so
That's
yeah,
cool. Well, when you look at people like Sarah Bareilles and all that sort of stuff, the fact that they use their instrument.
mm,
I just listened to Sheryl Crow's latest song. They use their instrument and their, and I'm listening at the moment. I'm listening to the Chicks as well. I've got
yeah,
the old Dixie Chicks. The Chicks,
so good.
so good, just so when you look at them. I'm going to do a podcast soon. I'm going to start a podcast. When you look at them and you think about performance, what makes that looking at that do more than looking at something else and all this sort of gear? You can really see how people translate who they are into what they do. And
Yeah,
like Burrell's in that Yellow Brick Road thing where she's got the darkened hall, it's like, it's a lifetime moment. And
yeah,
so again, like the Prince thing, it's what careers are made of. When you can do that once, and you can repeat that. That's what careers are made of. So forget about social media because if you can do that, social media will go through the roof.
Yeah, it's
So
funny actually. Yesterday I've had my first ever video blow up on social media, which was a video of me playing guitar, and which is so funny. It's got like 500,000 views now, which is insane. I've never had like more than 10,000.
I know, but forget about numbers. If you think about it, the doing is before the being. The being is where
100%.
you want to live. The
Yeah,
doing, if you get caught up in the doing, it takes you away from the being because the doing will automatically you start to think, oh, I'll go down that path because there's something down there
yeah,
rather than I'll go down any path and have whatever I need to on any
be
path.
myself.
But
Yeah,
well done. That's great. But it just goes to show you that, there's eight how many billion people on the planet
yeah,
and there's plenty of people that you can, you don't have to have all of them to have a big career. So,
for sure.
okay, let's finish off with your favourites. These can be all time or they can be current, depending upon what you feel like. Favourite album?
Favorite album? Oh, I think my first ever album that I ever got was Breakout by Miley Cyrus. So I think that one has a special place in my heart.
Miley. She's
Yeah,
grouse. I like her. I mean, she's
yeah,
syrupy, but I think she's got a great personality.
for
Favourite
sure.
artist?
Favorite artist? Probably Justin Bieber.
Bieber,
All
of
time.
course. Favourite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh, Matilda.
Really?
Yeah,
Favourite place to visit?
Brisbane.
Why?
I just love it. I don't know. It feels like a second home.
It's warm up there. Favorite venue to play?
Oh, um, favorite venue to play?
You must have played a few decent ones, even with superstars, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, Penrith Panthers Theatre is pretty cool. I
Oh,
like
the
that venue.
Panthers. Well,
Yeah,
subsidised by the pokies. That's a pretty cool place. It's a good place. Actually, it's a good place to have a feed. I tell
yeah,
you, I've
it's
been
great.
up there. It's a
Yeah,
great place. Favorite food?
macaroni and cheese.
Mac and cheese. How old did you say you were? 9.
Yeah, something like that.
Favorite drink?
Favorite drink. Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Nothing wrong with that. Favorite person in history, apart from me.
Yeah. Favorite person in history.
Is
Uh,
there anyone that's influenced you, like stories about something, or mum or dad, or someone that's sort of, if someone was up there saying, "I'd like to thank dot dot dot," or "I'd like to," this really
yeah.
changed me, or something like that. Have you had one of those experiences yet?
Yeah. I think my favorite person in history would probably be my best friend Mickey Pye. Just because he was the first person who really believed in me, and I wouldn't be where I am without him today for sure.
That's a good thing, man. And just tell people what you're doing there, because you told me at the start there you got all those guitars behind you, because they'll
Yeah.
probably wonder what all those guitars are.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, Mickey and I run the Bathurst Academy of Music. So we have about 300 students, and yeah, we just get to pass down our knowledge to the younger musos coming through. And yeah, I'd say that's definitely
Pass
my
down your
favorite part.
knowledge.
Yeah,
You're 12 and you get to pass
yeah,
down your knowledge. What about the guitar? Show us your first guitar again, the Miley
yeah,
guitar.
yeah. The Hannah Montana guitar up here, the little electric guy. I got that when I was 6 years old for Christmas from Santa,
Which
and
one? The pink one?
the purple one.
Oh,
That
the
was
purple. You got a
my birthday.
full-size guitar when you were 6.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Wacko.
it
Well
was
done.
awesome.
All
Best
right,
friend
now you're not
ever.
going to have the final question because I always ask people because I obviously interview a lot of people
Yeah.
about their favorite tattoo. You haven't got a tattoo, have you?
I haven't. How'd you know?
Clean skin. That's it. That's it, man. That's it. That's it. So
Awesome.
catch the latest single like this before. We've now got a relationship. Kaz is a mate anyway. Karen's a mate anyway. So that's pretty
Okay.
cool.
Awesome.
So when you need to, yell out.
Thank you
And
so
and
much.
and, and I'll look forward to following you and seeing what happens in the future.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good on you, man. Well, thanks for your time today
No,
and
thank
good luck
you.
with everything.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the chat.